It's just so well built.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my.
Brace yourself, because the story you thought you knew about Ben Napier is about to be flipped on its head. For years, he was the cornerstone of Laurel's revival, the burly craftsman with the disarming grin who made Hometown feel like a cozy front porch chat. Suddenly, though, his seat at the workbench went empty, and fans whispered, "Why is Ben missing?" You won't believe the real reason. One that has nothing to do with the cameras and everything to do with a battle he fought far from the spotlight. At the outset, Hometown looked like another feel-good renovation series, but its magic was in the small moments. The soft creak of a porch swing, the dust motes dancing in an old sunroom, the genuine hug from a homeowner seeing their restored dream for the first time. Ben's easygoing lumberjack charm blended seamlessly with Erin's artistic flair, creating spaces that honored history and felt alive. Here's what shocks the heart. As the show soared to national fame, the pressure quietly mounted. Long days, tight schedules, and the constant demand for perfection. But what nobody saw coming was a scandal that threatened to pull the Napiers into a storm not of their own making. In 2022, Mississippi became the focal point of one of America's largest welfare fund frauds. $77 million meant for families siphoned off to pet projects and favored insiders. Big names like former NFL star Brett Favre and ex-governor Phil Bryant were ensnared in the fallout. And when investigators released thousands of documents and text threads, Ben Napier's name flickered on the screen, sparking rumors that he'd benefited too. Here's the twist. Ben was never under investigation. His name surfaced only in casual mentions, community events, charity auctions, routine partnerships. Nothing that suggested involvement in the fraud. Yet in a world where headlines favor drama over nuance, he endured days of speculation and hushed questions. Social feeds lit up with fans demanding answers. But Ben and Erin stayed silent, refusing to fan the flames. They trusted that the facts would surface. And they did, clearing his name and strengthening his bond with a fiercely loyal audience. Just when it seemed safe to exhale, another challenge emerged. This one deeply personal and painfully physical. Viewers noticed Ben's trademark strength waning. He sat more, paused mid-lift, handed Erin the heftier pieces. Concern rippled through comment sections. Is he injured? Is he okay? In truth, what began as a nagging ache in his shoulder had morphed into a bone spur digging into his joint, leaving him unable to lift his arm fully. For a man defined by his hands-on expertise, it was a brutal blow. In March 2023, Ben opted for rotator cuff surgery, a complex repair of torn tendons, removal of the spurs, and cartilage smoothing. It meant weeks in a sling, rigorous physical therapy, and the emotional toll of watching from the sidelines as Erin led the cruise. But here's what no one told you. Fans rallied behind him, flooding social media with messages of solidarity. Complete strangers shared stories of their own recoveries, reminding Ben that community isn't just a TV concept, it's real people, standing by you when life floors you. Beyond the headlines and hammers, Ben's journey offers a masterclass in financial resilience and lifestyle choices. With an estimated net worth of $3 million, he and Erin have parlayed Hometown into a burgeoning brand. HGTV royalties, a vintage-inspired furniture line, and paid speaking engagements. Their 1920s craftsman home in Laurel, valued at roughly $1.2 million, anchors their investments, while Ben's tool shed, stocked with artisan-grade equipment worth over $200,000, underscores his commitment to craft. On weekends, you might spot his 1967 Chevrolet C10 pickup rolling past Magnolia Market. When he needs modern reliability, he drives a 2021 Ford Ranger. His prized timepiece, a Rolex Explorer 2, hints at his appreciation for reliability and understatement. Comprehensive health, disability, and business liability policies protect his livelihood. Proof that even hands-on work demands a safety net. The lesson? Diversify your income, protect your assets, and invest in the tools that fuel your passion. Meanwhile, Brett Favre's shadow looms as a cautionary tale of fame and fortune tangled with controversy. With a net worth north of $90 million, Favre's fleet includes a Ferrari 488 Spider and a Mercedes-Benz G-Class SUV. His Audemars Piguet Royal Oak chronograph speaks to a taste for precision and prestige. Real estate holdings span a Mississippi lakefront estate, a Montana ranch retreat, and luxury condos, properties insured against flood, fire, and liability. His private Gulfstream 4 jet, insured for hull and liability, underscores a level of mobility few can claim. He's blended his football earnings into stakes in sports ventures and tech startups. Yet he learned the hard way that reputation is fragile. His financial misstep underlines a vital takeaway. Ensure that your business dealings withstand scrutiny and always maintain transparent records. As Ben returned to the work site, hammer in hand, smile intact, the journey took on new meaning. Every board he lifted, every floor he sealed, was a reminder that setbacks can fuel comebacks. Fans didn't just celebrate the finished renovations, they celebrated resilience, authenticity, and the power of community. His story isn't just about fixing houses, it's about rebuilding trust, embracing vulnerability, and transforming pain into purpose. Whether you're a devoted hometown viewer or someone who loves a redemption arc, Ben Napier's path offers universal takeaways. Face adversity head-on, surround yourself with unwavering support, and safeguard your legacy with smart financial choices. And keep your hooks ready, because just when you think you've heard it all, life throws another curveball that can sharpen your aim. Just about fixing up a building, it was a full circle moment. A school where they once walked the halls as teenagers now stood as a monument to how far they've come, and how deeply they still care about their roots. That episode wasn't just TV, it was a love letter to their past, and fans felt every ounce of emotion behind it. But while the nostalgia is strong, the couple's vision for the future is even stronger, and their financial rise reflects just that. Back when Hometown launched, Ben and Erin Napier were relatively unknown, with a combined net worth of around $300,000. Fast forward to 2025, and their empire has soared beyond $10 million, and it's still climbing. From multiple HGTV deals, book sales, branded merchandise, speaking engagements, and partnerships with national retailers like Target and Vaughan Bassett Furniture, their revenue streams have expanded with precision. Here's the twist most fans never saw coming. Erin, the artistic force with a designer's heart, recently launched a home decor line that's already projected to bring in over $5 million annually. And Ben? He's turning his love for woodworking into a full-fledged business venture, creating custom furniture with wait lists stretching out over a year. Talk about turning passion into profit. This isn't just a feel-good story. It's a blueprint for building a brand rooted in authenticity. But even as their wealth grows, they haven't lost touch with what matters most. That's what hooks viewers in again and again, the rare blend of humility and ambition. And just when fans thought they'd seen it all, Erin stunned the audience with a vulnerable moment on a recent podcast appearance. She revealed a personal health scare from from 2023 that almost forced her to step away from filming. It was a moment that shook their tight-knit fan base, but Erin, ever the resilient soul, used that time to reflect, recalibrate, and return stronger than ever. "I was scared, but I didn't want fear to define my next chapter," she said. That honesty only deepened fans' admiration for her, and reminded us that even those who build others up sometimes need space to heal themselves. Meanwhile, Ben dropped a bombshell of his own, a heartfelt confession about struggling with the pressure of constantly being the fixer, both on and off screen. "There were nights I couldn't sleep. I felt like if I didn't hold everything together, it would all fall apart." It was a rare glimpse into the emotional toll that comes with fame wrapped in responsibility. And yet, the way he powered through and led Sebring's transformation is a testament to his strength and character. That's not something you can buy. That's earned. Their story is full of layers, past glories, present challenges, and future possibilities that are still unfolding. HGTV insiders are already whispering about an international spin-off. Yes, you heard that right. A potential season filmed overseas that showcases how small-town charm can inspire change across the globe. If it happens, it could skyrocket the couple's combined net worth to over $20 million by 2027. And here's the biggest takeaway. Ben and Erin's journey isn't just about building homes, it's about building legacies. Their impact goes beyond TV ratings. They're reshaping how we look at community, perseverance, and the power of starting small. Every episode, every renovation, every quiet moment of reflection between the two is a reminder that the most powerful transformations begin with heart. So, if you're thinking this is the end of the story, think again. The Napiers are just getting started, and the next chapter might be their boldest one yet. Want to know what it is? Stay tuned, because with Ben and Erin, there's always another wall to break down, and another dream to build up.